and then go from there. Because the only cards that I'm waiting on are the promo cards that come with the Magic the Gathering manga series, and that is the Minnesota Iceman deck. I asked for 2 copies, one on the throne and one from family. So I'll have a playset of the exclusive creature card out of that deck, and that has those come with a booster pack. So I think just to ensure we have time, because we can open the other stuff tomorrow on stream. I can show them to you guys on stream tomorrow. Let's just open them. I don't really want to wait anymore. And I can open the booster pack with you guys from the MetaZoo deck tomorrow. And show you the promo cards that come with the manga tomorrow. So I think just to ensure we're able to open cards today, maybe we start them, and then by the time we're done going through stuff, then I can go open presents. But we'll see. We'll see. Eager boy, I've been waiting a week. I'm just excited, and I just want to make sure I have enough time. Okay, Crit. Okay. But to do that, I have to close VTube Studio. So say goodbye to the model. Okay, and we're going to try not to knock the camera off my desk. Put that there. Okay, but I'm excited. I want to see if we can pull an Allosaurus or something. A Brachiosaurus. Though, I guess. I guess. I gotta message my brother that I'm gonna open cards. I think I saw him in chat though. Anyway. Okay. It also would be better to just do this during the day where I have sunlight. Because this camera does not have its own ring light. So there it is. Okay, do in here and not pull on any cords. So before we get into the dinosaur cards, so hello. My brother got me a commander deck. It's the this one. It's a Dragons of Tarkir deck with Baitor. I wanted this one because Baitor is cool. Thank you, brother. What is? Oh, sorry, I just dumped out a bunch of +1/+1 tokens. Hold on. I said thank you earlier when you handed it to me. What is that badge? Oh, the cyclothon. Okay, that's right. I thought it was Sucrose getting hit by a Pokeball. But the deck is like a life gain thing. This is the main commander. She makes your defenders into attackers and things. Yeah, there is no okay. And then this guy's the reason I wanted the deck, because Baitor is just really Baitor is just really cool. He's a 3/5 spirit dragon for 5 mana. with flying and lifelink. He's a 3/5. At the beginning of your end step, put a number of +1/+1 counters on up to one other target creature you control, equal to the amount of life you gained this turn. At least 3 if you hit people with Baitor. Return up to one target creature card with mana value less than or equal to the amount of life you lost this turn from your graveyard to the battle. So, yeah. So there's that. So it's kind of like life gain defenders thing. I don't know how well that's going to go in practice when actually playing the deck. But it seems they intend you to like play the human as the commander rather than Baitor, but you play with both. Yeah, there's a dragon here. I'm not going to go through the whole thing because that'd take too long, but it's cool. Return number of target creature cards with total power 10 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Exile reunion of the house. So that's a way to get Baitor out of your graveyard, I guess, without having to pay the command. Well, you're still paying 7 mana, but you could get more creatures Baitor up to total power of 10 or less. That could be a lot of defenders too. A lot of defenders. Because those typically don't have power values. Jaws of Defeat. That's a big fish. Whenever the creature you control enters, target opponent loses life equal to the difference between that creature's power and its toughness. Okay, that's pretty good for defenders. Tip the scale. Sacrifice a creature. When you do, all creatures get -X/-X until end of turn, where X is the sacrificed creature's toughness. Yeah, of defender stuff. Will of the Asban. Choose one. If you control a commander as you cast this spell, you may choose both instead. Any number of target opponents sacrifice a creature with power, the greatest power among creatures that player controls, and lose 3 life. Return target creature card from your graveyard to the battle. Lots of recursion. Their defenders back and stuff. Arbor Adherent, the dog druid, the dog man, putting in a mammoth. Add X mana of any one color where X is the greatest toughness among other creatures. Okay, that's pretty cool. 7/7 Canopy Gargantuan with Flying Ward 2. At the beginning of your upkeep, put a number of +1/+1 counters on each other creature you control equal to that creature's toughness. That's nasty! Holy smokes! That's crazy! Like, that would make Baitor a that's just exponential growth. Holy smokes. Holy moly. Okay. Rampart Architect. Whenever this creature enters or attacks, create a 1/3 white wall creature token with Defender. Whenever a creature you control with Defender dies, you may search your library for a basic land card, put that card on battlefield tapped. Defenders. There's a Mythic. Tree of Redemption. Plant creature. Defender, you can tap it to exchange your life total with this creature's toughness. Make your life total 13. One of my friends, his commander deck, he has a black enchantment that on his upkeep, if anyone with exactly 13 life loses. So this would be very good against his deck, but you know, you exchange your life total and then he gets a toughness of 40, and then you like do crazy stuff with that, I guess. Maybe you can do it again. So anyway, Ikra Hidiki, the Usurper. It's a snake wizard. I probably butchered that. Menace. It's a 3/7. Whenever a creature you control deals. Come on, focus. Focus. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to the player, you gain life equal to that creature's toughness. And his partner. Okay. So that's good for a Baitor. Alden, I have a copy of him. This is a rework of the Street Fighter Secret Lair, I think. So cool. He does stuff with he makes it so defenders assign combat damage equal to their toughness rather than power for each creature during your turn. So yeah, that pairs with that tree. You just smack someone for 40. Well, ideally 40 or more. It is a life gain deck, so that's pretty good actually. That's very nasty. I don't know how well how often you'd be able to get that going, but it's cool. Yeah. It's fun. Expel the interlopers. Choose a number between 0 and 10. Destroy all creatures with power greater than or equal to the chosen number. Okay, so that's effectively a board wipe. It is a board wipe, but not for your guys. Because you're going to be playing a lot of defenders like Indomitable Ancients. It's just a vanilla 2/10 creature. There's no defender, but they've got big butts. Odom and Broadbark are the only beings mighty enough to challenge the giant Moron the Destroyer. Their battle lasted 100 dawns until Moron became exhausted and he fell into name sleep. He woke as Moron the Gardener. Okay, is that from a Lorwyn or something? Come on, focus. There we go. Lifelink, if you would gain that much life, gain twice that much life instead. That's very good. Rocks Faithmender, 1/5. Kalai, Voice of Plenty, the 3/4 angel with flying. You planeswalkers you control and other creatures you control have hexproof. That's really good. And for 6 mana, you can put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you can. So with the canopy guy, the canopy dragon or whatever, canopy, I don't know, voracious canopy dweller, whatever it was. That's pretty good. Yeah. Wakestone Gargoyle. It's a defender with flying 3/4 for 2 mana. Creatures you control with defender can attack this turn as though they didn't have defender. That is some crazy art though. I wonder how old this card is. How old it is. Very cool. Wall of Reverence. The 1/6 defender with flying. At the beginning of your end step, you may gain life equal to the power of target creatures you control. Holy smokes! There's a lot of ways this deck can go nuts. But yeah, there's a lot of defender synergy, of course, with there's a lot of synergy with both commands. Yes. The first handful of cards in the deck was like, I don't know if this is going to be great with Baitor. That's nuts. Welcoming Vampire. It's a 2/3 with flying. When one or more other creatures you control with power 2 or less enter, draw a card. This ability triggers only once each turn. Elder Dinosaur. Zatelpa Primal Dawn. It's a 4/8 with flying, double strike, vigilance, trample, and indestructible. That's a lot of keywords. All right. Arasta of the Endless Web. The 3/5 legendary enchantment creature spider. With reach, whenever an opponent casts an instant or sorcery spell, you get a 1/2 green spider creature token. Okay. She's definitely better early game. Build all the tokens up. Assault Formation. It's an enchantment. Each creature you control assigns combat damage equal to its toughness rather than its power. Target creature with Defender can attack this turn as though it did have Defender. And for 3 mana, creatures you control get +0/+1 until. Okay. Hornet Nest. The 0/2 insect with Defender. And whenever it's dealt damage, create that many 1/1 green insect creature tokens with flying and death. So ideally, you get this guy really big, and then you just block, and they make a bunch of hornets. Insects. There's some cool synergies here. There's some fun synergies. This is a Seedborn Muse. The 2/4 spirit, untap all permanents you control during each other player's untap step. That's nuts. That's crazy. Holy smokes. Sylvan Caryatid. It's a 0/3 plant with Defender and Hexproof, and you can tap it to add 1 mana of any color. Okay, that's a pretty good mana deck. Dork. Hexproof. Fun. Towering Giant. This creature. Whoops. This creature. Oh, focus, please. Thank you, camera. It's a mythic. This creature enters with X +1/+1 counters on it, where X is the total of toughness of other creatures you control. Wow. Sacrifice a creature with Defender. All creatures gain trample until end of turn. Knock, knock. The flavor text. Yeah, it makes sense why that's a mythic. Anguished Unmasking. Exile target non-land permanent. You lose 3 life. Dragon Lord Dramoka. Okay. I have the old Dramoka. The spell can't be countered. Flying, lifelink. Your opponents can't cast spells during your turn. And it's a 5/7. 5/7 Elder Dragon. Opponents can't cast spells during your turn. Ah. That's really good too. Bayburrow Elder. The Free Folk Druid. It's a 0/0. With Vigilance, this creature gets +1/+1 for each color among permanents you control. So at most, it's a 3/3, and on its own, it's a 2/2. White and green. For each tap it for each color among permanents you control, add 1 mana of that color. So, ideally making 3 mana with him whenever you tap him. That's very cool. Chadrick Silverquill. What's the set called? Secrets of Strixhaven just released. So, like a couple days ago, I think. Maybe last week. So there's a new cycle of these guys from Strixhaven. So, cool. It's a 2/5 Elder Dragon for 5 mana with flying, double strike. At the beginning of combat on your turn, you may choose 2. Each mode must target a different player. Target player creates a 2/1 white and black inkling creature token with flying. Target player draws a card and loses 1 life. Target player puts a +1/+1 counter on each creature they control. So you can at least ping yourself for 1, I guess, to do yourself a damage and get a 1 mana creature from your graveyard with Baitor, but that I don't know. It doesn't so. Very cool. There's a lot of mythics in here. Sidar Kondo of Gamura. It's a human knight for 4 mana. It's a 2/5 with flanking. Flanking's back. Okay. Creatures your opponent's control without flying or reach can't block creatures with power 2 or less and as partner. Okay. That's fun. It's flanking. That's fun. That's really cool. Oh man. Kolfanor's Urn. It's a 3 mana colorless artifact. Whenever a creature with toughness 4 or greater is put into your graveyard from the battlefield, you may exile it. At the beginning of the end step, if 3 or more cards have been exiled with this artifact, sacrifice it. If you do, return those cards to the battlefield on their owner. So this is good for bringing things back, but if this gets destroyed, your creatures you exiled don't get to come back ever. Unless you can play this again. A Staff of Completion. This is a good, like, do things card. Weathered Sentinels. The 2/5 artifact creature wall for 3 mana. Defender, Vigilance, Reach, and Trample. Very cool. This creature can attack players who attacked you during their last turn as though it didn't have counter. And whenever this creature attacks, it gets +3/+3 and gains indestructible at the end of turn. That's kind of fun flavor-wise. Like, they attack them and then they retaliate. That's fun. That's fun. And we have a bunch of lands. Exotic Orchard, Fortified, Isolated Fall, Run Farm, Ungrass Prairie, Sunpetal Grove, Temple of Malady, Temple of Plenty, Temple of Silence. Okay, printed the Twilight Mire, Woodland Cemetery. Have our Commander staple precon cards. We got our Signet, Soul Ring, Command Tower, and we have new stuff. Nyx Fleece Ram. Come on, focus. There we go. At the beginning of your upkeep, you gain 1 life, and it's an 05 Sheep. 2 mana. Alter the Strong for 3 mana. Each player chooses any number of creatures they control with total power 4 or less and sacrifices all their creatures they control. Plowshares. But you know, that card. Wall of Omens. It's an 04 Defender Wall. This creature enters, draw a card. Okay. Wingmantle Chaplain. It's an 03 Human Cleric with Defender. When this creature enters, create a 1/1 white bird creature token with flying for each creature with Defender you control. That could be a lot of tokens. Whenever another creature you control with Defender enters, create a 1/1 white bird creature token. Okay. If you can somehow give those birds lifelink. Behind the Scenes. Enchantment for 3 mana. Creatures you control have Shulk. They can't be blocked by creatures with greater power. Holy smokes, that's mean. 5 mana. For 5 mana, creatures you control get +1/+. I don't know if I've seen a card that's like, that doesn't make sense why this is here so far. Cool stuff. This is a Blight Pile. Hold on. Focus camera. I guess I'll hold it back here. The 3/3 Phyrexian, just a Phyrexian, with Defender for 3 mana and you tap it. Each opponent loses X life, where X is the number of creatures with Defender you control. Keep your distance. It may be broken, but it's far from benign. Did that then? Feed the Swarm. Destroy target creature or enchantment and opponent controls. You lose life equal to that permanent's mana. Okay, that helps with Betor. Infernal Grasp. For a target creature, you lose 2 life. Wall of Limbs. An 03 zombie wall with Defender. Whenever you gain life, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature. Wow. And for 7 mana, you can sack him. Target player loses X life, for X is the creature's power. Okay. Arboreal Grazer. It's an 03 Sloth Beast with Reach. When this creature enters, you may put a land card from your hand to the battlefield. That's a good turn 1 play. Axbane Guardian. 03 Human Druid with Defender. You can tap him to add X mana in any combination of colors. X is the number of creatures you control with Defender. Wow. Okay. Carven Created. It's a 2/5 Defender Spirit. When this creature enters, draw a card. Okay. Evolving Wilds. That's a cool art. Steady Offshoot. It's an 0/3 plant with Defender and Landfall. Whenever a land you control enters, gain 1 life. Fun. Overgrown Battlement. 0/4 wall with Defender. Tap it to add a green for each creature you control with Defender. We have Stand Step Citadel. Taps for white, black, and green. All the colors we want. Tower Defense. Creatures you control get O+0/+5 and reach until. Nice. Wall of Blossoms. It's 0/4 plant wall with Defender. When this creature enters, draw a card. Wall of Roots. It's an 0/5 plant wall with Defender. Put a -1/-1 counter on this creature. Add green. Activate only once each. So, it's a mana rock and a dork with caveats. Hi, Hunty. I'm sorry. I don't know how long you've been there. Thank you for the hydrator. Thank you. How you doing? I need to go fill my jug soon. I'm so sorry. I've been a bit distracted. Welcome home, Hunty. Hope work wasn't too rough on you. There we go. Please go give Hunty some love. Give her a follow, please, 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 please. Give Hunty some love. Hunty deserves it. Hunty's a very cute bat VTuber. Hunty has been playing a lot of Cult of the Lamb. I believe Hunty has 2 collabs planned for today, so you get plenty of Hunty content today. Hunty also has a very nice voice. She's very fun to listen to. Please give her some love. She deserves it. Okay. We're almost done. We're almost done. There's like 3 more. Okay, there's a bunch of artifacts left. All right. Next is D-Spark. Exile target permanent with mana value 4 or greater. Moonfall. Bulging Christian. Excuse me. Sorry, goodness. It's a Vampire Noble. It's a 1/4 with Flying Lifelink. At the beginning of your end step, if you gained 3 or more life this turn, each opponent loses 3 life. Crashing Drawbridge. It's an artifact creature wall for 2 mana. It's an 0/4. And you tap him. Creatures you control gain haste until end of turn. Orzhov Signet. You can tap it, pay 1 and tap it to add white and a black mana. Lesnia Signet. You can tap it for 1 mana in white. Swiftfoot Boots. Equipped creature has hexproof and haste. Walking Bulwark. It's an 0/3 artifact creature golem for 1 mana with Defender. You can pay 2 mana until end of turn. Target creature with Defender gains haste, can attack as though it didn't have Defender, and assigns combat damage equal to its toughness rather than its power. Activate. That's very good. Access Tunnel. Taps for colorless, or you can pay 3 and tap it. Third creature with power 3 or less can't be blocked this. Nice. Bajuka Bog. Enters tapped and there's exile target player's graveyard. Search land. Path event 3 and then Radiant Grove for some reason at the back here, and then our basic lands. Swamps. Plains. Sorry. It's very close to your face. Then plains, swamps, forests, and then we have a bunch of tokens. Walls, inklings, birds, spiders, and insects. Things. Yep. All right. That's the deck itself. I said I wasn't going to go through the whole thing, but we did anyway. It's very cool. I'm excited to give it a run. Give it a good old try. And Commander decks don't come with these anymore, but this one is before they changed that, so we get a little collector booster sample pack. It has 2 cards in it. So last time I opened one of these, we pulled the Face Commander from the Amanatu deck, the Duskmore deck we opened in like November or December. We had 2 cards. Probably. Yep. There's more where that came from. Oh, whoops. So we have we pulled a mythic. We pulled a mythic in like this weird full art. No, I played I played 2 games of Commander last night with my friends. I didn't win at all. Um I was nowhere close to winning. It's a 2-mana demon with trample and decayed. So when it attacks, it dies. It's exiled when it attacks. I believe that's what that means. It's a 5/5 with renew. You can pay 2 black and an X cost. Exile this card from your graveyard. Put a decayed counter on each of X target creatures. Activate only as a sorcery. So you can make other things. So use him to make other things. And we pulled a foil, uncommon, a purging storm brood. That's a very cool treatment. Actually, that's very cool. It's very fun. Costs 5 mana. It's a 4/4 dragon with flying. Ward, pay 2 life. So that means if anyone wants to target it with abilities or spells or anything, they have to pay 2 life, or it doesn't touch them. And when this creature enters, remove all counters from up to 1 target creature. That's really good. And it has an instant, or you can cast it. And it's white spell. Absorb essence for 2 mana. Instant omen. Target creature gets +2/+2 and gains lifelink and hexproof until end of turn. What does omen mean? Does that mean you play this and then play Purging Storm Brood from exile or whatever? But that's pretty good. We pulled a mythic and a foil alt art uncommon. So I'm happy. I'm very happy. Those are very good cards. At least this one's very good. I'll probably put this in my John Arenicus deck. This, I don't have a black and white deck right now, so I'd have to go in the Baitor deck. It gives things lifelink, so yeah, I might put it in the deck. Oh my goodness! Hi Nara, thank you for the raid! Oh my goodness! There we go. Please go follow Nara. She's awesome. Nara's very sweet. She's a feral bear. She does lots of cozy things. She does reading streams. She's awesome. She's super sweet. She has a really nice voice. Hi, Hubby the Snack. Hello, hello. Hi, Jacko. Uririn. Thank you for coming with the raid. Thank you. But welcome, Raiders. Welcome. Sorry. I am a VTuber, but we're just doing some hand cam where we were opening some cards. We pulled some pretty cool stuff out of this magic thing. Very cool. But yeah, please go give Nara some love. Please. She deserves it. Nara has like some of the best gap moe I've ever seen. So I think I first met Nara around the time she played through Cuphead. She's so cute, man. She's like really soft spoken and very sweet, and then she like smacks her desk when she dies in Cuphead. It's so good. It's so cute. Please give Nara some love. Please, she deserves it. She's awesome. Okay. So that was the commander deck I got from my brother. Guess we could show the Raiders. But hello, Lord Vetinari. Thank you for coming with the raid. Thank you, thank you. But welcome, Raiders. Welcome, welcome. If you don't know me, I'm Ketchup the Bear, your local Teddy Riley streamer. I do ASMR every Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday, and we do handcam ASMR on Sundays. And the rest of the week, we play games on Mondays and Tuesdays. We've been playing some Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising, and then relaxing with Anode Heart, which is a indie creature collector RPG that takes heavy inspiration from the Digimon RPGs. And on Thursdays, we play Monster Hunter Rise. And on Saturdays, we typically play Monster Hunter Stories 3. I don't know if we'll have time to play that today because we'll be playing some GTFO with the boys later tonight. So, in like an hour and a half. So, but we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, thank you for coming with the raiders, and thank you for trusting me with your community. All right, I appreciate it. It means a lot. Um, uh, yes, please go give Nara some love. And we pulled these two cards. This card is like, I don't know what this treatment is called. It's not a full art, but it's not a basic card. Borderless maybe. And then clean them up there. Maybe we pulled this alt art foil dragon monster. And it's very cool. It's very cool. So we pulled those two. But you made it just in time. We're gonna open this. It doesn't fit in the whole frame, but this is the first thing of this card game I'm ever opening. It's like a weird blockchain dinosaur card game. I don't care about the blockchain part. I just want dinosaur cards. Um, but like I've never heard anyone talk about this, and I am like the target audience for a dinosaur card game. I am. I don't know why. I've never heard anyone else talk about this, but and I've only ever seen their products on Amazon. Nowhere else. I haven't even seen like openings of it. Probably because the cards have codes on them that you put on their website. Do you own them on like the blockchain or something? I don't know. It's really silly. Um, but this is their second set of cards they've done. It's based on the Jurassic. Um, it's animals and things found in the Morrison Formation, which is this massive rock formation in the U.S. It spans like from Wyoming to Arizona and Colorado and parts of Oklahoma and Texas, like the panhandles of Oklahoma and Texas. It's like a 600,000 square miles. Not all of it on the surface, of course. It's also where we get a lot of uranium from. But it's all Jurassic Age rock. So that's the age before the Cretaceous. So there's no T Rex or Triceratops yet. So in the Morrison, you find animals like Allosaurus, and I'm guessing that's Diplodocus, maybe Stegosaurs, a bunch of a ton of different species of sauropods you find. Brachiosaurus, Supersaurus, Camarasaurus, Diplodocus, a ton of sauropods. And more theropods than just Allosaurus, but I can't remember off the top of my head. It's also where we find two of the earliest known ankylosaurs in Gargoylosaurus and Mimosaurus. Anyway, let's open them. It'd be yapping. I apologize. Let me get this plastic off. So this thing is a starter kit. The only products they sell are these starter kits for like close to $40, and their booster boxes, which are 200, and then single booster packs on Amazon. So you get 6 packs, and there's 9 cards in every pack. You get 54. Excuse me. And I believe you're guaranteed at least 6 foils. How do I don't have a knife. I have scissors. I don't know if the scissors are gonna work. Let's see. This is a nice box. I kind of want to keep it nice. Yeah, so I'm gonna open these and then we're gonna see if we can figure out how to play it. Yeah, also go follow Nara and subscribe to Nara so you can get her adorable emotes like that one. I think I got it. Maybe. Okay. I didn't need the scissors at all. Just fingernails. All right. Okay, so yeah, it comes with 6 booster packs. That's not in focus. But you get 6 booster packs, 54 cards. From those 6 booster packs, you get a coin, 60 game point chips, a fold up playing mat, and then a quick start rules guide. Let's see. All right. That's what the size of those box looks like. It's really nice. Okay, I have to pick up the camera to show you guys this. Here's the playmat. Definitely not gonna fit on my desk when I unfold it. Anyway, here you go. This doesn't give anyone motion sickness. We have our gameplay rulebook here. Oh, it has the card rarities on the back. Okay, and we have our booster packs here. So the art on these, the booster packs specifically, remind me a lot of the Weird and Wild creature cards. Sorry, I cannot hold this steady for the life of me. Weird and Wild Creatures was like this mail-in service, like a magazine subscription, but they would send you like trading cards with like illustrated art of like animals and dinosaurs and stuff, and like specifically this I'm guessing that's a brachiosaurus. Looks a lot like that artwork where it's like popping kind of out of the frame and like lunging at you. This is Paul. So kind of a mess. But we have our point chips. They're plastic. They feel like guitar picks. Very similar thickness to a guitar pick. So there's +2s, -1s. I guess these are for points. And then oh, that's nothing. I thought that's where the coin was. That's not where the coin was. The coin's supposed to be in there. Let me see if it's somewhere else in the box. Hi, Chang. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the stretch and the hydrate. So it seems the coin. Yeah, the coin fell out of where it was supposed to be. In transit. It's a metal coin. It's got some weight to it. So far this is very nice presentation. This does not feel cheap at all. Thank you, Chang. Okay, let me do that real quick. Here's the coin, though. It's like this reflective gold. It's pretty thick, like thicker than a quarter. Maybe like I don't know. It's a thick coin. Almost feels like as thick as like those chocolate coins. Um, so the game is called MYA or Million Years Ago, and its symbol is like this stylized dinosaur footprint. Yeah, that's pretty. That's fun. It's heavy. It has weight for sure. That's probably the nicest metal coin I've ever seen for a card game. That's neat. I'll just put it back in there. But yeah, these point chips feel a lot like guitar picks. They look a lot like guitar picks too. Donnie? What's that? What did you mean, Dino? I'll just put it up there. It's cool. But yeah, where it was supposed to be secured in the box, it fell out. And these point chips are a mess. They're all over the plate. They're just kind of jumbled up. Oh my goodness! A treasure train? What the heck is a treasure train? What? Okay, let me do these redeems for Chang real quick. Stretch, water, and a treat. Okay. What is a treasure train? Stretch. Okay. And a treat, I have some Smarties. Who got gift subs? Who got them? I saw Hunty got one. Izzy Pie. I don't know. Mugita? Uriwin. Uriwin got one. Uriwin was just here with the raid. Max 413 and Hunty. Hunty got one. Nice. Congrats on those gift subs, guys. I hope you enjoyed the emotes. You enjoy the emotes and the no ads, which are coming up here in about 3 minutes. I think it just gives a discount on 5 gifted subs. Oh, you save 35% on 5 or more gift subs exclusively during this train. What? What? I was reading. Who did that? No, what? Okay. Chang, thank you for 5 more subs. Thank you. Nox, Key Dark, Void Script. The name's familiar. Arctic Shadow and Star Dream. Thank you, thank you. Congrats on the gift subs. Chang, thank you. What? It's level 3. Epic Clip. Love, love, love. Respectfully, no. Oh, that's how you get that one. Give me that. Oh, that's how you, level 3 is where you get the pooping balloon dog. But Chang, don't you have to get to like level 20 to get any more emotes? Don't do that, by the way. Don't do that. But thank you, Chang. Thank you. We hit the sub goal of 30. Is it 30? Well, 50 or more. Holy crap. We have an ad break starting in about 50 seconds, so we'll wait to open the packs. We'll wait to open the packs. I'll read through the rules or something. Start reading the rules. we can comprehend what the cards mean. Thank you so much, Cheng. Thank you. You don't regret it? That's good. That's good. We hit our sub goal, right? Yes, we hit our sub goal was 30 because of our last birthday stream, and I think we hit like what 2025. And I just never changed it because I forgot, and it's like not something you see very much. Like it's not something in your face. Like oh, here's your sub goal. So I just forget to change it, and then Chang and Crid help us get there, and Benari and Ame. You guys are very sweet. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. It means a lot. Thank you. Okay, well, let's look at this rule book, I guess. Like a brochure size. Okay, I'm just gonna read this. It's not too long. Okay. Dear player, welcome to the world of MYA. In our unique and exciting player versus player territory based strategy game, unleash your inner ruler by building winning decks. Oh, it snooze the ads because of the thing. Okay, we're gonna read the rule book anyway. I forgot it snoozes him for the if there's a hype train. But thank you. Thank you so much, Ching. Unleash your inner ruler by building winning decks and strategies through your MYA cards. Persevere through nail-biting challenges and triumph over your opponent with cunning strategy, the strength of your prehistoric companions, and the favor of luck. This introductory guide will include quick start explanations and important mechanics to tell you how to play the game. To win, you must remove all of your opponent's entity cards from the playing field until only your entity cards remain. So it's like the Chaotix game, right? No worries, Ching. Thank you for the lurk, sweetheart. Thank you, thank you. But I hope you guys enjoy the emotes. You can now use the shrimp emote. It's me as a shrimp. Okay, playing with a balanced deck is critical to winning. Carefully curate the two factions of entity cards in your deck: active entity (AE) and support entity (SE) cards, while choosing the best effect, event, and dominion cards to complement your team of entity cards. All right, what did I get from the treasure train? What did I get? I got the gimme dat. Woohoo! Nice. That's fun. I've seen that emote before. Very cool. Thank you for the hype train, Chang. Thank you. And we hit the sub goal. 31 of 30. No emote. I'm so sorry, Chang. I hope they add more for you. I guess when they do, you just get them. Oh. Here are the components you will need for the gameplay. A deck of cards per player, minimum 50, max 200. A playing field, point chips, and a coin. So I guess the starter kit's really only one for one person. That's too bad. I guess to play with the cards we pulled today, I'll have to split the decks into 2 decks of 20 something. 22. I don't know. Oh, that's math's wrong. Okay, so we have I would show you, but this is very tall. So we have active entities, support entities, effects, events, and dominions, which I guess are locations. Entity cards, cards based on life forms. AE active cards, entity cards with each with an attack, defense, and speed statistic. I hope this isn't just a game of game of fancy war. But we'll see. Uh, and speed statistic used to defeat other entity cards and to ultimately win the game. Senior cards, an active card that can be played with no precondition or specific card existences currently in play. Junior cards, an active card that can only be placed if another pre-described active card is currently in play. SE support cards, entity cards that serve no effect active serve to affect active cards. Figure cards, a support card based on a human figure, no card classification. DO or Dominion cards, cards that are placed to affect statistics and or quantity of entity cards on field, often targets entity cards through badges. Okay, and I'm guessing it'll tell us what badges are in a second. EV are event cards, cards that are placed to affect or remove cards currently on field. Effect cards, cards that are placed to affect or remove cards and or affect a player's gameplay abilities. So, I guess this is just for one player, but you get a bunch of these chips. So, I'm hoping that means only one person needs chips with them. So on the throne, I do have a throne. It's the pinned comment, chat message. On my throne is another one of these starter kits, but based on a different set. It's based on Hill Creek. That's the rock formation, where we find T-Rex and Triceratops and stuff. So if you guys like these cards or whatever, and want to see me open more, that's on the throne. It is not cheap though. It's like $38. It's like the most expensive thing on my throne besides the 3DO. So, but please take care of yourselves first. Please take care of yourselves first. Okay, then it's going to take us through card anatomy. So we have the card name, total classification set. Total classification, the entire series of classification sets on a card based on the phylogenetic classification according to the genus of the card name. Okay. Classification set. A set of 3-letter abbreviations. Classification sets are oriented from left to right, with the leftmost set as set 1 and the rightmost set as set 9. Okay, so it's okay. I'll be able to look at a card better when we open a pack. Sacrificial requirement. The total number of relevant cards needed to be sacrificed from the field in order to play a card. Where's that? Okay, so it's a little number next to the footprint. So to summon Allosaurus fragilis, you have to sacrifice 3 cards. And next set number is a badge. Distinguishable icons for entity cards often targeted by Dominion cards and event cards. Attack statistic, defense statistic, speed statistic. Self-explanatory, I suppose. Support, a series of text that specifies a card's strategic purpose during a game. An Allosaurus is support effect is if you have 2 Allosaurus directly next to this card, reward 8 points to the attack on the card. Okay. Design serial code. A code that is unique to a card name within a card series. Okay, so they put that. Interesting. That's not the bottom of the card. So they put that info on like magic cards are on the bottom. Put the info on the bottom. Oh, welcome back, Fanbit guys. Thank you for sticking with me. Thank you. I've just been reading the anatomy of a card so I can actually like explain what we're looking at here. Card type. Okay, so that's where that is. So Allosaurus is an active entity. excuse me. Affinity. Distinguishable groupings for entity cards based on a terrain. Entity cards belong to all affinity groups mentioned on their card affinity tab. And then on the bottom, they have a unique blockchain code. So if you guys care about the blockchain, you can use the codes from these cards if you want. Okay, so now we know the anatomy of a card. I don't know if I'm going to read through all of this on stream because there's a lot of text. Um, um, but I will report back at some point when I'm able to get a scuffed game of this match of this game in. So we do have card rarities. We have normal. Pull rate is 100%. There's so the set also only has 90 cards in them, and we get 54. So there's a decent chance we get 54 cards and no dupes, but probably not, I'd imagine. So normal rarity is rarity tier 1. Pull rate is 100%, and there's 90 possible cards in this rarity. The standard rarity for the classic MYA card with no normal ink and no special treatments on the front of the card. The next one is up is rare, rarity tier 2. Same thing. Then collector's rare. Their pull rate is 70.8%, but every card in the set can be collector's rare. A rare MYA foil card rarity made for collectors with a card name and other card attributes enshrined in gold. Okay. There's agatized, so the rest of them are all different foil treatments based on fossilization processes. So there's agatized, pyritized, ambered, opalized, and mummified. Sucrose! Hi, Sucrose! Hi, Fed! Hello, hello! Oh, I misspelled Sucrose. How dare I misspell Sucrose's name? How could I? I forgot an I. Whoops, that's a raid. That's a raid. Whoops! Okay. Hi, Sucrose. How was stream? Hi. Welcome, Rangers. Welcome. If you don't know me, I'm Ketchup the Bear, your local Teddy Riley streamer. I do ASMR streams on Wednesday, Fridays, and Sundays, and I do handcam ASMR on Sundays. The rest of the week, we play games on Mondays and Tuesdays. We've been playing some Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising, and then relaxing afterwards with some Anode Heart. On Thursdays, we play some Monster Hunter Rise with Aerie. And on Saturdays, we play Monster Hunter Stories 3. We're probably not going to be able to have time to play Monster Hunter Stories 3 tonight or today, but we'll see. We might. Super Power Golf is a lot of fun, and then you manage to finish it out. A Rabbit and Steel run. Nice! I haven't played Rabbit and Steel in forever. Forever. But yeah, Raiders, if you enjoy the content, please consider giving us a follow. It'd mean a lot. We are less than 40 away from 1,100. So, that would be very exciting. But I'm sure everyone coming from Sucrose is familiar with me. So, but please go follow Sucrose. I'm sure everyone who was here before the raid knows Sucrose because we raid Sucrose at least once a week. Sucrose is awesome. She's very sweet. She does ASMR herself on Sundays. She alternates weeks of doing reading Other Side Picnic or playing a cozy game such as Minecraft or A Little to the Left. She plays lots of retro games. She just beat the first Crash Bandicoot game semi-recently. She's playing through... what's she playing? She's doing her own birthday donathon. But please go give her some love. Please go give her some love. It was her birthday on Monday. It was earlier this week, and she's been doing a birthday donathon all week. So please give her some love. She's very sweet. She's awesome. She deserves it. Thank you for the lurk, Sucrose. Thank you, thank you. But you guys made it just in time. We're gonna open up this really weird blockchain supported dinosaur card game. I don't. Yeah, I've never seen anyone open this or heard anyone talk about this at all. I'm very curious. We were reading the rules. I know what the parts of the cards themselves mean now. So it looks like we have 3 packs with Allosaurus on the artwork, on the packs, and then 3 packs with Brachiosaurus or some sauropod. So we have, here's the Brachiosaurus. The pack itself is has a foil on it. So there's 3 Brachiosaurus, and then Allosaurus, which is yellow. It's a different color than the one on the artwork of Allosaurus on its actual card. I think we'll alternate Allosaurus and Brachiosaurus packs. I think we'll do that. We only have 6, and there's 9 cards in every pack. The Amazon description for this item says that you get you're guaranteed at least 6 foil cards, I believe. So yeah, and it came in this like really nice box. So anyway. Oh, and it came with this like really nice thick metal coin. It has weight to it. It's neat. Okay, let's get started. I don't know how a pack is laid out. Let's see. All right. Hold steady and brace against earth-shaking dinosaurs of titanic proportion and the predators that hunt them. From one of the greatest dynasties for life on Earth. Encounter, collect, and battle with dinosaur favorites like Allosaurus, Stegosaurus, Brontosaurus, and more from the brimming biodiversity of the Morrison Formation. Dive into the Jurassic period over 145 million years ago through MYA's Jurassic Regency with up to 90 different card names and 8 different card rarities joining you on your adventure. So the rarest card rarity, I believe, is like a 0.1% chance to pull a mummified card. It was last week. The timer just extended that much. Oh, okay. Gotcha. People just love Sucrose that much. As they should. The Jurassic Regency series has 480 possible cards. Each Jurassic Regency pack contains 6 normal cards, 2 rare cards, and 1 collector's rare or rare card. Okay, so you're guaranteed a foil. Neat. No specific card is guaranteed. A player would need a card deck of 50 MYA trading cards. And we get 54. So to play this game with 1 starter kit, you're gonna have to build a deck with half that. So the packs have this pull tab on them. I kind of want to save one of these if I can, just for posterity for some reason. I don't know. I haven't opened like a new card game since I first started getting into MetaZoo. I think if it wants to be opened that way. Hi, Will Running. Thank you, sweetheart. How you doing? Okay, well, ripped a little. Whoa. Okay. So, here's what the card backs look like. They're like inlaid with like gold foiling and the royal purple. That's actually kind of cool. This all feels like very high production value. with like the metal coin, these point chips that feel like guitar chips, guitar picks. Very nice presentation so far. Okay, so we're starting with Brontosaurus. So, if I'm remembering correctly, after reading it in the rule book like 5 minutes ago, right, scooting in here, we have Brontosaurus excelsus, and this is its phylogeny, up going from like at the very basic, so it's a eukaryote, up to its species, so Diplodocus, which is fun. I don't think that does anything with gameplay. So here, this 4 means we have to sacrifice 4 similar cards to summon him. The badge is something. I don't actually know how to play, but and then it has attack, defense, and speed. Has pretty high defense. It's terrestrial. This AE means it's an active entity card, and its support effect is if there is an Apatosaurus Ajax on the field, reward 5 points to the defense and speed of this card. So increase the defense and speed of this card by 5. You can only use this effect once. And so if you're on the blockchain, I guess, if you use this code on their website, you can redeem this card for your online collection. I don't know. I don't care. But we have a Brontosaurus. So we have so we get 2 rares and then 1 foil pack. And there's 9 cards. So about the same size as a Yu-Gi-Oh pack. And Pokemon now. I got some Pokemon cards at Walgreens last month, and the packs only had 9 cards in them. It was really disappointing. We have Torvosaurus. Torvosaurus Tannerai. It's also an active entity. Also costs 4. Its support effect is if an SRP. I don't know what SRP means. AE is active entity. Was removed from play. Oh, support active entity. I don't know. Was removed from play by this card. Reward 10 points to the attack of this card. So it gets stronger after killing things, I guess. But that's Torvosaurus. So far, the artwork's fine. They seem to be using the same background for everything. At least these terrestrial dinosaurs. Is this you? No raptors. We haven't found any raptors. I don't know if there's raptors. Morrison from. I don't know. And this support can only be used once. Okay. So now we have a Harpactinathus. 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 Harpactinathus gentrii. It costs 0 to summon. And it's an aerial monster or entity. And if you flip its support is flip a coin. If heads, add or select terrestrial AE card currently on the field with a defense below 5 points and remove it from play. Okay, the support can only be used once. Refusions real quick. Okay, how fun. So there's an aerial card. Interesting. Oh, it's just still inactive. So I believe this game is lane based as well. You win by killing all your opponent's active entities. We have a mammal or a proto mammal, or whatever you want to call it. This is Amblotherium xylem. Amblotherium xylem. It's a very little guy. Okay, so it seems like the dinosaurs themselves, like this guy, is like your combo ender or whatever. So you start with these little guys and build your way up to the big guys. So you would need to because this causes 0 cost. And Allosaurus or Torvosaurus has a cost of 4. So, all right, cool. That makes sense. Okay, it's terrestrial and has a support skill. Reward 1 point to the speed of an MMM AE card currently on the field. I don't know what MMM means. I don't know what MMM means. Emblo has no paw power. Just looks like he's got fingers. Here's our first support entity. This is Focus. Yeah, so the artwork is a little disappointing, where it's just superimposed over a faded background. That's not fun, but the presentation, like all the cards have like inlaid gold on them. I don't know. It's very cool. The cards feel nice too, by the way. Like they're not tacky. They're buttery smooth. I want to say these weren't printed in America then. These definitely do not feel like Magic cards you get at Walmart. This is Sage Noteris Elliptica. Costs 1 and select a DPD AE card. Reward 2 points to all statistics of the selected card. So I'm sure the rulebook has a glossary of all these abbreviations. Oh, DBD might be these up here. That might be what it's going on. Yeah. So, okay. I got it. So this has MMM up here. And this rewards 1 point to the speed of an MMM AE card currently on the field. So, okay. So this stuff does matter. That stuff does matter. That's a little annoying though. Do we have anything of DBD? Yes. So that's Brontosaurus. So this helps our Brontosaurus friend because it says DB. Oh, that's DPD. Oh no, it is DPD. Never mind. DPD. So this helps out our Brontosaurus. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. Or we're context clues. It's a plant. What the heck is that? Oh, rainbow coprolite. Okay. I was like, is that like a deformed goblet? No, it's a coprolite. It has a support skill, an EF, so this is an effect card. Discard a card from your hand to the OB zone and select a DNO AE card. I'm guessing that's a dinosaur. Yes. So that'd be something with DNO in its phylogeny. Hi Ishmael, Rainbow Poo, yeah. Currently on the field, return all statistics of the selected card to its base statistic. So it removes counters effectively. If this were a magic card, it would remove +1/+1s on something, on like a dragon or dinosaur. Okay. I think these next two are our rares, and then we have our foil. I don't know. There's no way to really tell what's a rare. Maybe there is. Let's see. Showing a silver card name. So this is not a rare. A rare's after this, I guess. I don't know. We haven't hit a rare. Rare pack's supposed to have 2 rares. Prehistoric man, ape, and activate rainbow poo. Each pack contains 6 normal cards, 2 rare cards, and 1 collector's rare. So I guess our collector's rare could be our rare. I guess. Anyway, this. Oh no, it is. Sorry, I'm just looking at it where it wasn't reflective. So this is a rare. That kind of makes it harder to read. But this is a Comodon Gidlate. Gidlay. Okay, it's another proto mammal. select a terrestrial MMM-AE card currently on the field with a speed above 15 points, or 2 points to the attack on the selected card. Cool. So those are rare. That's one of and our second rare is a Diplodocus. Diplodocus longus. Costs 4 to summon, 66 attack, 95 defense, and 52 speed. So it's just a better Brontosaurus, effectively. It's stat wise. Its support skill, you are allowed to flip a coin once per turn. If heads, reward 1 point to the defense and deduct 1 point from the speed of this card. So you can make it bigger or make it more defensive but slower. And then our foil is an Apatosaurus. Okay, now time to figure out if this is just a collector's rare or some other foiling. But it's an Apatosaurus Ajax. If there's a Brontosaurus Excelsus on the field, reward 5 points of the attack and speed of this card. Reward 5 points to attack and speed of this card. So, okay, so that's a foil. And there's there's 5 different foilings. I'm guessing it's just a collector's rare. So a collector's rare, a rare MYA foil card rarity made for collectors with a card name and other card attributes enshrined in gold. Oh yeah, that's probably what this is. Agatized, a new MYA gemstone card rarity known by iridescent card name, card attributes on top of a spotted red background based on agate dinosaur. Yeah, so I guess we'll know if we get something better than a collector's. It'll be obvious. Now it will be. But we got an Apatosaurus with Diplodocus and a Brontosaurus. So, very sauropod heavy. The dino was chunky. Oh yeah, what was its stat line? 62 attack, 90 defense, and 40 speed. So, actually, it's has less stats than a Diplodocus. Diplodocus longus. But it synergizes with our Brontosaurus Excelsus that we pulled first card. Okay, I need some water. My mouth's dry. Okay, while I'm doing this, I'm gonna plug my phone into the charger because it's not gonna make it the rest of the day at this rate. I'm gonna put it on here. I'm looking at my screen anyway to look to read the cards because that's larger text. That would be pretty cool, Virion, but I wouldn't know what the card does. Okay, so this is our first pack. We got 1 support card, 1 effect card, 4, 5, 6, 7 creature cards. All right, the next pack is a Brachiosaurus or something that looks like a Jurassic Park Brachiosaurus to me, but the pack is actually foil, so that's fun. All right, I'm gonna try and open this one carefully too. Excuse me. These have pull tabs on them, but I want to keep 2 of these. Kind of nice. I want to try. Come on. Doesn't wanna. It doesn't wanna. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I'm not doing that for all of these. It's a pain in the butt. These certainly are sealed. Certainly. Yeah, so if you're just joining us or haven't seen it yet, here's what the card back looks like. Actually pretty nice. Very cool. All right. We're starting with a event card. With Thundering Earth. If you have an SRP, which is the file in the phylogeny, so that would be what's that would our Apatosaurus, and our Apatosaurus works with this. Currently on your opponent's field, remove from play all AE cards on your opponent's field with a defense below 10 points. So it's a board wipe. It probably board wipe all these little proto mammal stuff. That's an EV card. That over there. Waste basket taxon. Okay, that's fun. That's fun. Titanosaurus. Okay. This art is kind of cool. So it's like a whole, where everything else is just like something superimposed on a background. This and the Thundering Earth have not. So far. Select an AE card, so that's an active entity. On the field, change the name of the selected card to match the name of another AE card currently on the field. The name of the selected card returns to normal once it's removed from play. So you could change your name, change the name of one of your little mammal guys, the Brontosaurus excelsus, to proc the effect of Apatosaurus. You do that. That's fun. Okay. Right, we have another EF card. Probably want a lot of these though, actually. Need Tar Pit. That's wrong place, wrong time. But yes, that would be fun. These are all based on the Morris information. So Jurassic Age Rock. Armored Carcass. Select one of your THP AE cards currently on the field. Remove the selected card from play to reward 80 points to the defense of a Dino AE card on your field. At the end of your 5th upcoming turn, the defense of the Dino AE card returns to its base statistic. So it's like you drop a dead Ankylosaurus in front of one of your creatures, and it's slowly eaten away. Okay. Interesting. That's some cool flavor. We have a fish. We have a fish. Morolepis Schaefery? Schaefery? As a support skill, also costs 0. And it's aquatic. This is our first aquatic guy. If this card removes from play an aquatic E card with a defense below 5 points, reward 2 points to the attack of this card. This is sport can only. Okay, so it's like the Corvosaurus, but for fish. Okay. Another plant. This is Coniopterus hymnophyloides. Select a terrestrial A card, reward 1 point to the attack and speed of the selected card. This support can only be used. Have another mammal thing. Dryolestes priscus. Priscus? Select a terrestrial MMA card currently on the field with an attack above 5 points. Reward 2 points to the defense of the selected card. Or it can only be once. Right. Oh, here's our rares. We're in our 2 rares. This is Dinochelys White Eye. The big turtle. But it's a rare. its support is if an AE card with an attack above 38 points and below 65 points attacks this card, flip a coin. If heads, the attack is avoided. Okay, is that what that means, Turtle King? It does cost one. You have to sacrifice one creature to summon him. It is a step. It seems to be a step up above these. Rare, so it goes in this. Two turtles. This is Olops Ulops. Ulops Olops. Olops Ulops. I don't know. That's a tough one. It costs 0 to summon. If an AE card with an attack above 36 points and below 80 points attacks this card, flip a coin. If heads, the attack is voided. So turtles have a theme going here. It seems. Alright, and then that looks like just another. Oh, no, that maybe is a little different. Yeah, that's a different foiling treatment than the Apatosaurus. Is this an iridescent? It's a Stegosaurus. So that's a fun one to get in a foil. Yeah, that's an agatized. So that's a pull rate of 15%. So that's cool. That's fun. Yeah, that's an agatized. That's new to this set. Because it has the background, the like rocks behind. Okay. We got a Stegosaurus. Stegosaurus stenops. I'm just going to read it here and then show it. If an AE card attacks this card, select one of your SE cards. So that's a support entity. Currently on the field, all attacks to this card will be redirected to selected SE card, and selected SE card is removed from play. Okay, so he can redirect attacks to your plants, I guess, when he attacks. So that's cool. Yeah, that's an agatized card. The agate behind the text and stuff. Very cool. That's some fun foiling. Okay, so we at least pulled one thing that wasn't the standard foiling. At least once. At least one. Okay, I'm having a good time so far. These are fun. That's fun. Are you guys having fun? I'm having fun. All right, these next packs, I'm just going to rip the pull tab. Because trying to preserve them is a pain in the butt. All right. Oh, what do these cards smell like? I have yet to smell them. They actually smell good. Any card smells good, right? Except maybe Medizoo. Those are stinky. It smells almost like, I don't know. It smells good. It smells like ink, but it smells good. Yeah, it smells nice. All right. Anyway, they start with a plant. This is Lycopodium crassumicerius. Select one of your AE cards in the field. Reward 1 point to all statistics of all your AE cards that share the same classification. Set 8 selected cards. So that'd be for our turtle. That would be this abbreviation. So it'd be PRC. So everything that shares PRC with our turtle would get a big boost. That effect actually seems pretty good, but you have to pay close attention. We have our first dupe. We have another Amblyothyrium. Another Brontosaurus. That's our third not rare or foiled dinosaur. Our first pack. Brontosaurus. The set is only 90 cards, so it's probably bound to happen. We have William H. Reed. This is a human being. Excuse me. Costs 1 to cast, and its figure effect is if you are allowed to flip a coin once per turn. If heads, draw a card from your opponent's deck and discard it to the OB zone. So, if you win a coin flip, your opponent mills a card. Okay. I'm going to put this with the plant cards because it's a classific card. Have another rainbow coprolite. This is a new plant. William, yeah. I wish it had like some flavor text about who this guy is. Agathozylon Hootie. Okay. Costs 3 to cast this card. You have to sacrifice 3 support entities. Or something. This card can only be removed from play by an SRP AE card with an attack above 65 points. SRP is SRP is that SRP is a Apatosaurus, so probably Brontosaurus too. Yeah, so sauropod. Okay, that's now that I'm saying sauropod, that's of course what SRP is short for. Okay, we're in our rares already. This one's new. This is Marchosaurus Bicentennissimus. It costs 3 to summon. Reward 2 points to all statistics of this card if no other theropod card currently exists. So if this is your first theropod, he gets 2 points to all of his stats. Alright, cool. He's a little guy. Maybe? I don't know, 73 attack. What's Corvosaurus is it? 98. Okay. Okay. Wow. And oh, where's the Crid? Where's Crid? This is Crid's favorite guy. He pulled a Brachiosaurus. Cost 4 to summon. Same as Brontosaurus. Apatosaurus. 60 attack, 98 defense, and 29 speed. You are allowed to flip a coin once per turn. If heads, reward 3 points to all the statistics of this card. If tails, deduct 2 points from all statistics of this card. Okay. Sauropods seem to have this strategy of flipping coin. Then another agate card. This is another agate foil. Whoa! It's Saurophaganax. The name is very familiar to me. I don't know a ton about Saurophaganax, but it's another agate foil. It is a 70% pull rate, right? Pull rate is 15%. I'm guessing the rest of our packs are going to be regular collector's rare. But it'd be really cool to pull a mummified. But Saurophaganax costs 4 to summon. If an Allosaurus was used as a sacrifice for this card, reward 2 points to the attack of this card once per turn over the next 5 points. 5 turns, sorry. So we're going to need an Allosaurus to pair with this guy, but that's another agate foil. So that's very cool. These cards are actually really thick too. They almost they're at least the foiled ones. Let's see. No, these are pretty sturdy cards. Like these are nice cards. These are nice. They feel kind of familiar to Dream Book. Oh, I guess that was the last time we opened a random card game. It's Dream Book around Christmas, I think. Or one of the 12-hour streams. open. So we need to pull an Allosaurus or Saurophaganax, or actually take advantage of our Saurophaganax effect. All right, this is a new one. This is Alcovasaurus longispinus. Support. I think this is the most text on a card we've seen so far. If a terrestrial AE card attacks this card, flip a coin. If head, select one of your AE cards currently in the same column on the field. The attacking terrestrial AE card will attack the selected AE card instead of this card. Okay, so you can redirect attacks. So, sauropods flip coins. Theropods make each other stronger, or make themselves stronger when they kill something, and stegosaurs redirect attacks. Okay. Seems to be the theme so far. Oh! Hesper ornithoides. Hesper ornithoides. Misleri? It costs 0, so this is our first 0 cost dinosaur. It's a dromaeosaur. Okay. 38 attack, 17 defense, and 68 speed. Yeah, that's really fast. Reward 2 points to all statistics of this card if you have another dromaeosaur AE card on the field. So you can get stronger if there's no dromaeosaur. Hold a dupe of the turtle, but not in a rare. Another fish. Ceratodus fossinovum. It's got lips. Hi, Bonnie. Thank you. How you doing, Bonnie? It's good to see you. We're opening this random. We're opening packs of this random dinosaur card game that has blockchain support for some reason, but I don't care about that. I just want cool dinosaur cards. We're staring at a fish right now. I can give you a shout out when I'm done with this pack. Actually, I could do that right now. I could do that. I could put cards down. I could do it. I'm not that addicted. Fish slug. Yeah. Please go give Bonnie love. Please go give Bonnie a follow. Bonnie's awesome. Bonnie plays lots of Deadlock and plays visual novels. And Bonnie's model is gorgeous. And Bonnie also has a really, really nice voice. It's fun to listen to Bonnie talk. Let's give Bonnie some love. Hold on, I got pinged on Discord. Okay. Art father. Okay. Thank you, Bonnie. Thank you, sweetheart. I hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Okay. So, what does this fish do? Select a terrestrial or aquatic AE card currently on the field. Reward 2 points to the defense of. Oh, we've got this fish. So I've never played this game. I'm trying to comprehend what the text says based on context clues and knowledge of other games. But we're trying. We're trying. There's a lot of acronyms in. This is a new plant, Wilsonia. I don't know. Not going to attempt that one. Deduct 5 points from the speed of an AE card currently on the field with a speed of 60 points or more. So it slows down. Is that a land and sea fish? It kind of looks like it might wiggle around on the mud, like a mud skipper. So this makes your opponent's fast guys a little slower. Okay, then we have fighting for scraps. This is effect card. We've only pulled one event card. If those are set. We have 2 packs after this. Fighting for scraps. Its support skill is if one of your opponent's E cards was rewarded with a statistic boost within 5 points during the most recent turn, reward the same amount of points to the same statistic of an A card of your choosing. Okay, so you can copy boosts, buffs your opponent gives their guys. Okay. Another mammal. This is a rare. So Doctodon Victor. Reward 3 points to the attack of this card if you have a Pyracodon Ferox card on the. Have we pulled a Pyracodon Ferox? I guess I'll look. Our second rare is another Marchosaurus. And our foiling, that just like a regular. Yeah, that's just a regular foiling. But we've seen this card before. Okay. Yeah, we haven't pulled that mammal that's in places with that. Drop some cards. None of them fell on the floor though. Yeah, these cards feel really nice. They're high quality stuff. They feel good. Oh yeah, I didn't show you guys the card back. For those of you just joining us, here's the card back. It's got foiling on the back. It's like inlaid. Very cool. Very cool. All right, down to the last 2. This is our last Allosaurus pack. We need to pull an Allosaurus for Saurophaganax. For our Saurophaganax to effect to work. Hopefully that card is available in common rarity. Okay, we have another dupe. We have another. Come on. Alcovasaurus. Hey! Excuse me, speak of the devil. It's an Allosaurus. Allosaurus fragilis. It costs 3 to summon. And if you have 2 Allosaurus directly next to this card, reward 8 points to the attack of this card. So we need 2 more. Do that. But we have one to pair with our Saurophaganax. Yeah, at least do that. Oh, little froggy. It's a frog. Enea Bactrachus hecti. Has 0 to summon. Its support skill is if an aquatic or aerial A card attacks this card, you are allowed to flip a coin. If heads, the attack is avoided, and this card's affinity becomes only terrestrial until it is removed from play. Okay, so it's aquatic and terrestrial, so you can play it an attack fish, I guess, if you wanted to. Its stat line is a little lacking for sure. A mole? Little burrowing guy? Aurodon Valens. Support flip a coin if heads, only terrestrial AE cards with a defense above 40 points can attack this card. So it could only be attacked by bigger creatures. So that's good early game, probably. It's unattackable early game. Another plant. Psychedonia wyomingensis. What's a psychad? Support deduct 2 points from the defense of an AE card currently on the field with a defense of 65 points or more. Okay, the support can be used once for each card. Another wastebasket taxa. Cards actually seems pretty good. So we could use this to rename something into Allosaurus to get our Allosaurus boost. That's good. Another fish. Another fish. Another one of these guys. In our oh, those are the rares actually. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. That seems like a different foiling. That doesn't seem. It could be a stand. It probably is. I think the fancy foilings have different backgrounds. Elusive MOA gemstone card rarity based on gold number of fossils. Highlight showing gold dotted card name, card attributes on top. Light yellow background. Waves. Maybe, but I don't think so. This just seems like a regular foiling. Flecks of gold dust, yeah. Anyway, this is new. This guy's new. Can you feel the writing on the card? Yeah, it's inlaid like a rare in if there is no terrestrial AE card currently on the field, reward 5 points to all statistics of this card. This is a Synegogenes equus. It's a little reptile, also aquatic and terrestrial. Its stat line isn't too bad either for a 0-drop. Its speed is 35, 11 attack, 10 defense. That's not bad. Not bad at all. All right, our final pack. We need. I would like at least one more Allosaurus. Give us an Allosaurus in the the best foiling, please. Please and thank you. That'll be lovely. But this is the last one, and then I'll take a quick break. And yeah. All right. We're starting with a new card. Palopus Victor. Victor. If a terrestrial AE card with a speed below 50 points attacks this card, flip a coin. If heads, the attack is voided. Okay. Cool. Its attack is 25. Is 50. All right, this one's new. Camarasaurus. That's a cool looking Camarasaurus. You are allowed to flip a coin once per turn. If heads, reward 1 point to all statistics of this card. If tails, deduct 1 point from all statistics of this card. Right. Got a little lizard. Chilerosaurus utaensis. Okay. I'm guessing SQM is squamosal? Maybe? A card with a speed below 17 points exists on the field. Reward 1 point to the attack and defense of this card. So I'll have to look through and see if we have a squamosal. He is a squamosal. Give another copy of him. Other with support skill. All right, another support. That's not a plant. It's a clam, oyster. Medionitis the Piloides. You are allowed to remove this card from play to reward 1 point to all statistics of all aquatic AE cards on the field with a speed below 30 points. Okay. Not in our rares yet. This new? I don't remember. Xenoxylon Utaens. This card can only be removed from play by an Allo AE card. Okay. There's our first domain card, Dominion, whatever. I guess these are like field cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! Or stadiums in Pokemon. This is Purgator Lake. Reward 2 points to all statistics of all AE cards on the field with a dinosaur footprint or fish fin. Yeah, it's very cool. Glad we pulled one. Glad we pulled one. All right, this is our first rare of the last pack. House Mania Fishery. Select a terrestrial AE card, reward 1 point to the attack of the selected card. There. Then Stochosaurus Clevelandy. Cost 2 to summon. It's not a Dromaeosaur. If this card was used as a sacrifice for a TYR, the Tyrannosaur, AE card rewards 5 points the attack of the TYR AE card. Okay, and this might be something, or it's just the colored background of. I think that's all it is. But it's a new card. It's not a dupe foil. This is Barosaurus lentus. It costs 4 to summon. Reward 1 point to the attack and defense of this card once every EPD, Diplodocus AE card, for every Diplodocus regular collectors. So it is cool you're guaranteed a foil in every pack. And we did pull 2 agate rares. At least. They're 15% chance to pull rate. So we got agate Stegosaurus. It's agate because of the rocks in the background behind the text box. And a Saurophaganax. And we did pull an Allosaurus. We pulled 2 wastebacks to get Taxa. So we can boost our Saurophaganax because it needs. If an Allosaurus was used as a sacrifice for this card, reward 2 points to the attack of this card once per turn over the next 5 turns. So that's a boost of 10. Yeah. And its base attack is 95. What's Allosaurus's base? 93. So I don't know. Is that like a Blue Eyes to Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon situation? Where like, yeah, you could fusion summon your Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon by sacrificing 3 Blue Eyes, but then you only have 1 card doing 4,000 damage instead of 3 cards doing a combined damage total of 9,000. That's interesting. But hey, if you need like that is quite an increase if it lives 5 turns. I mean that's probably the highest attack of anything old for 90. Well, Torvosaurus has an attack of 90. So never mind. But yeah, so I don't know exactly how I would go about building a deck out of these. You get 54 cards. The minimum is 50. So I guess you just throw all of these in one deck and then see what happens. I guess. So yeah, if you guys want to see more of this card game, there's the starter kit for the Hell Creek set with that would have T-Rex, Triceratops, and stuff in it. So if you want to see more of this, on the throne. Hi Shadow Phoenix, thank you for the raid tour. Thank you. We're just wrapping up hand cam stuff. I'm gonna go see if I can't open presents real quick. But yeah, let me. Anyway, that's all 54 cards we pulled. Pretty straight. They're a little curled, but pretty straight foiling. those here. I'm gonna go see if I can't open presents real quick, and then come back with a couple cards, different cards to open. Yeah, let me ping. Oh, they're already sitting in general. Okay, they're waiting for me. They're waiting for me. So, I guess I'll maybe open presents later tonight. I don't know if my dad's home. So, anyway, I'm gonna go refill my water, and then I will be right back. I will be right back. I'm gonna go fill my water because it is completely empty. But have fun looking at our Saurophaganax and Stegosaurus agate rare. That's very cool. I'm glad we didn't pull all 6 lectures, just standard foiling. But yeah, refill time. Refill time. So I'll be back in a bit. Ba-boom.